Us Show. It's the podcast. I'm here with a very special woman, Raynese Edwards, in the building. She is, look, it's so funny. We still doing our thing at the Greasy Spoon here today. But as I walked over there, accidentally I seen this, and she represents the World Youth Foundation. And I said, hey, look at that. She said, I saw it too. So everything we're going to be talking about is on here. D-Mar's happy. He getting some extra hype. The Back to School Summit. So I'm going to start right there. And she has, you know, she big time. She got this incredibly huge title, Global
Strategic Officer.
I don't know what that do, but it sounds like a lot of zeros in it. What does the Global Strategic Officer for the World Youth Foundation, what do you do?
So ultimately, my role
I just wanted to show y'all that.
A volunteer. I'm a volunteer.
Really? Okay.
Yes, this is not a paid position.
Oh, wow.
I do this because I love the organization and I come to love the kids. And so my role is to go out and find potential areas for funding. People who will volunteer with us, especially businesses, because I'm in business.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
so finding businesses that will partner with our organization to help us move forward in our goals.
Okay.
Be that they volunteer, monetarily is always critical.
Always.
We always want a little,
Yes, ma'am,
you know, some
absolutely.
dollars to come in there. And we're very grateful our partners also to look at opportunities for us that are global.
Mm-hmm.
What you may not know is that one of the things we do is we partner with an organization in Ethiopia
Oh, wow.
to bring clean water to the villages.
So you're not just doing stuff for youth. This organization,
Our organization is big.
a lot.
Yes.
Okay.
So our main program is called YIP. It's the Youth Innovative Incubator Program.
Which is?
So we started out 33 years ago in agriculture,
Yes, ma'am.
teaching our young people, and I wasn't there then because I wasn't living here, but it started out as the brainchild of Karen Franklin, who's our CEO, in agriculture and with the rodeo and teaching our young people about growing food and animals and so forth. And it's interesting because we've come full circle. We're doing it again, starting to do it again. But we're a STEM organization. We teach our kids science, technology, energy, and math.
Yes, ma'am.
And actually we're STEAM because we added the arts about maybe 10 years ago, we added the arts.
Okay.
Because we recognize while we want all of our kids to go to college, not all of them will.
Yes,
Some
ma'am.
of them are artists.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Some of them are interested in being actors and singers, but
Sure.
they're in the program with our STEM kids. And so what is there for them to do and how do they showcase their talents along with the science, right?
Okay.
So that's why we became more of a STEAM organization
Okay.
to give them all of opportunity. Our kids have developed apps. They've literally storyboarded an app, how to write it. They've been to the Microsoft office that was here in Houston and done that type of thing. Our kids are every year for the last, okay, we're going to take out COVID years, over 25 years.
She said, we're going to take
out COVID because we didn't go.
I got you.
But the Congressional Black Caucus in Washington, D.C., we take 10 to 20 young people every year. Thank you to Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee because she was very instrumental in our being able to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
But our kids participate. And so, you know, one of the main things is to give them their definitive voice, to help them use their voice. And I don't care if a kid is in the classroom at 3 or 24.
Okay.
At the end of the day, they're going to all use their voice to speak, to say something in that classroom. Every single kid.
Okay.
You shy? Okay. I'll stand beside you, or one of the instructors will stand beside you. So in addition to that, during COVID, we were out in the communities partnering with churches and organizations with PPE and food, and we have that portion of it. We have a group of people who just go out and we pick up food from places like Seasons 52, the pretzel place, Aunt Annie's Pretzels. And it's perishable items, but they give it to us and we deliver it to seniors.
Wow.
And to schools.
Y'all got a
and
lot
partner
going on.
We have a lot going on. People think of us and know us as YIP, but we are so much bigger than that. But YIP is our primary program.
Wow.
Right? It's where the emphasis is put. Because we want to ultimately teach our kids beyond the classroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? There's so many things they learn in school, but we know that a lot of them are taught to test and test well. We want to teach them some grassroots things that they can take and carry with them.
Absolutely.
Right? So we teach project management.
Okay.
We teach project management to 6-year-olds. And they learn.
6 year, they are they able to understand?
So interestingly enough, absolutely.
Okay.
And we teach them with the 18-year-olds.
Wow.
And so what they do for project management and how we did it was we teach them so that they learn. I said this on a different interview and it sounds crazy, but bear with me.
Yes, ma'am.
You know when your mother said, you better have that room clean?
Yes.
Right? We teach them how to turn that into a project and how to manage
I can dig that.
getting that room clean.
Yeah,
What has to be done? I got to sweep, I got to vac, whatever I got to do.
Right.
It's a project.
I dig it.
Right? And it has a timeline, and that's before she comes to that room.
That's right.
So from here to here, how do they handle that?
I love it.
So we teach them that. We teach our older students, we teach them life lessons. We put them in a business environment and a project that they have to manage, right? And write it out and get it done. But we teach our kids together.
This sounds like they learn how to operate in life.
Absolutely.
Not just to go to this school or go to that school, but how to operate as human beings.
We want them to survive
Yes, ma'am.
in life against all odds.
I love it.
That's critical. And it's about critical thinking. We're teaching them some things they don't learn in school. And, you know, they don't necessarily learn critical thinking. You learn that once you've gotten a job and you've gotten out of school or you're in college and now you're on your own.
Yes.
You got to figure it out. We're teaching them in the classroom, and we've been doing that for 33 years.
Wow, that's great. So, so now you have this big deal that's going on here in July. Well, you always got a lot of big things going on. So let me not say that. But there is something big that you're doing in July.
It is. This is our first ever Back to School Summit. We are just so excited about this. We have developed this with some partners of ours, the City of Houston and the City of Houston's Health Department, and HEB is a partner of ours. And who else do we have on there? Can't even think of all of them. There's a long list besides HEB. My Brother's Keeper is a partner in this. And what we want to do during that is to teach our young people to be who they are, to be free to be who they are, and to be what they want to be in life. And so during this summit, we will have sessions on health, because their health is critical. They are our next leaders. None of us in that organization are getting any younger, right? And but they are the leaders, right? And this is from middle school through college. So we want to teach them, be intentional, right? Be intentional about going back to school. Be intentional about who your friends are.
That's right.
Be intentional about what you're hearing.
That's right.
Right? And what you're taking in, and that whole spirit that you are living and walking in. Be intentional.
Yes, ma'am.
But be intentional about what you want to do in your future. So we will have business people from all over who will be there. One of our board members is a former employee of Microsoft who traveled all over the world for Microsoft. She'll be there teaching some sessions, and we'll talk about the arts, and we'll talk about wellness and being, and we'll talk about how to survive in life.
Okay.
But we'll also have a dance-off. So it's not just, right?
We're going to be about the business, but we still going to enjoy ourselves. That's right. That's right. That's right.
So you got to be specific about what you want to do, but you got to enjoy life too.
Absolutely.
So we'll have a dance-off with cash prizes.
Okay. Like that part of with the cash.
Little cash,
like
right?
That,
all the kids, the young people like a little money in their pocket.
Everybody like a little money.
Like a little money. But the main thing is, it's free.
Okay.
It costs them absolutely nothing. So for the parents, yes, it might cost them to park at the GRB.
Gotcha.
But isn't your kid worth parking at the George
so they can
R.
learn a whole
Brown
bunch of stuff.
to give them? And this is what I get excited about. They get the opportunity to now find out about what it takes for them to get to be on our trip to Congressional Black Caucus.
Okay.
Not next year, this year.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's a fast move.
That's a fast move.
Yeah.
That's a fast move. But they will be able to have access to the information. You know, there is a cost associated with it. It's nominal for what they get that entire time they're at the caucus. Look, our kids, we've got one young lady who has pictures of herself with Michelle Obama.
Okay.
From the Phoenix dinner, which is the last dinner they do that night.
Right.
They've been in the room with President Barack Obama. They're in the room with congressional people from all over the world, from all over the United States, right? And they expect our children to speak. They expect our children to talk. They expect them to be involved. And they volunteer. So they are hostesses and hosts for various events.
Okay.
But they are also included in those sessions that your Congress people are putting on at the caucus.
Love it, love it.
It's a great opportunity. They don't get that in school.
I love this.
You don't get it. Yeah.
Now, a couple of things here. One, there's going to be people or businesses that will want to participate in this.
Yes.
There's going to be, we just talked about the kids and the parents and what they need so they can participate.
Right.
So let's start with, since we were talking about the children, it's free for them. How do they sign up? What do they need to do? Do they need to go online? Do they just pop up and be there? What do they need to do?
So they can go online to our website, which is www.worldyouthfoundation.org.
Yes.
www.worldyouthfoundation.org. And they can sign up there.
Okay.
Volunteers. We need volunteers.
Okay.
They can sign up there, and there are different areas that they can volunteer in. And it is all set out, so when they go, they'll be able to determine, I don't really want to be in this area.
I want to be,
over here, right?
Gotcha.
But we are allowing that to happen. And so everything is on our website. You can see our flyers out on we're social. We have social media.
Okay.
So on Facebook, we are World Youth Foundation, Inc.
Yes.
INC. And on Instagram, we're World Youth Foundation.
Okay.
And so they can go out there and find out about us. The phone number is listed if they have some questions and want to make some phone calls and get some more information.
Okay.
In addition to that, we're hoping that from what they see on that Saturday, they decide that they want to join us the second Saturday of every month. Because I talked about it a little bit in terms of class, but we do classroom activities. And so
say that again, every
second Saturday.
So this
of the
is,
month.
you're doing this, but every second Saturday of the month, you still have activities going on that they can participate in.
Yeah, and they can go
are these
online
free
and find out.
events or?
What we do for our children is always free.
Okay, I just had that.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
It is always free to them. We
Really?
don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they can sign up and get all the information there. And
the
it tells you
parents
what the
can
class
find
is
out.
all about and the whole, okay.
Yeah, and it's a different class.
I'm learning while I'm sitting here talking
It's a
to you.
different class every Saturday. I mean, we've had kids in there as young as 3 and 4 who are in there learning. And guess what? They participate sometimes more than the older kids, right?
I got it.
I'm reminded of, I've had 2 interns from my company. Both of them I picked up out of World Youth Foundation. Literally.
Just want to borrow them for a bit.
I borrowed, they were students.
Yes.
Graduating from high school. So if you're familiar with the 288 Toll Project,
Yeah.
it's one of the projects I worked on. And I used them before they were 20 years old.
Okay, Miss Edwards.
On nearly $1 billion project.
Oh,
This
wow.
is talking about teaching them what they don't learn
in school, for sure.
This is talking about preparing them for life against all odds.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And so they've done it. I stay in contact with them. I just talked to one of them today. Was at a graduation, although it was a little late party for one on Sunday.
Okay.
We stay in touch with our kids.
You
even
are
when they go
busy?
on. I'm busy. But you know what? If we don't do it, who will? And in
I
the
got you.
environment we're in today,
Got to do it.
with all of the programs that are being,
I
right?
feel, yes, ma'am. Yeah.
we got to do it for them. And I
Yeah.
was fortunate that when I was young, I had an uncle with a 3rd grade education that did it for me.
I got
Passed
you.
on before I was 10 years old. But before I was 10, he had instilled everything in me that I need to be who I am today.
That's how it happens. Now, are business able to, because some people may want to participate and just be a part of the background, so to speak.
Yes,
can
indeed.
How can they participate?
They can go to the website
Same as
also.
well.
There's
Okay.
a space for them. We also are looking for young people who and groups who want to perform and showcase their talents.
Oh, wow. So
You
they
know,
can go online as well. So they got a little group. They do some
They
stuff.
got a group. They
Okay.
can go to our Facebook or our Instagram page, and there's a flyer on there that gives you, I don't know the email address off the top of my head, but it is on our Facebook
But if
and
they go,
Instagram page.
if they go to your
social media,
website, all
they
of
will
that
be able to see
information
it.
is there.
Yeah, we believe in showcasing, and that's the part of the STEAM, right? We'll talk about science, technology, energy, and math, but we'll show you the arts.
You are good. This is a lot of information. You got it down pat.
I have been
You
with this
bad.
organization now, oh my God, I don't even know. I think it's over 15 years. It's
Oh,
real
wow.
interesting. I went to, this leads up to Seeds of Gratitude, which is our primary way we raise money, right? And so that'll be coming in August.
Okay.
I don't have the date in my mind because I'm focused on the summit
Yes,
right now
ma'am.
on
I got
July
you. I got you.
23rd.
Show y'all this
Right?
summit so
Yeah,
you
please.
know.
July 23rd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the George R. Brown, right? So that's what's in my head now.
Yes.
But our Seeds of Gratitude is how we raise money.
Okay.
It is our fundraising event. And we showcase our students. It is our students performing. We have a student who stands right next to Chauncey Glover
Okay.
on the stage hosting that event.
Wow.
She is now a sophomore in college.
Okay.
She started doing it when she was in high school, right? Against all odds, what she's not learning in school, right? And she can do it. In fact, last year, I think Chauncey had some issues with getting there. She did it by herself.
Huh. Okay.
Right? And so Seeds of Gratitude is where we certainly want businesses to contact us.
Yes, ma'am.
It is an opportunity for them to see our students in action, and it's an opportunity for them to give back.
Okay.
To give
And they can
back.
also go to the website.
And the website, or if they want to be social, they can go to Facebook or Instagram.
It's all on there.
And we are all over it.
Miss
all
Edwards,
over it.
you bad. You got it. You got it. You ain't missed a single beat.
You know, this it means a lot to me.
I can tell.
Personally,
This
it
means
is really about each one reach one, but I say reach 2 or 3 if you can.
okay.
Not just one. If you can grab 2 or 3 young people and bring them along with you, then grab as many as you can, and
Yes,
that's what
ma'am.
we do. I mean, I went to this organization to pick up an award for, at the time, the CEO for the company I was working for.
Okay.
Karen invited me to come on a Saturday, and I was like, I don't know. All these kids, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Right.
And I haven't left.
Wow.
So I started as just going to volunteer, serve the food, whatever she needed. I went from that to being an instructor and teaching some of the classes.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I went from that and was the executive director of programming for YIP. And then I left that, and now here I am today as a global strategic officer.
Okay.
And again, for many, many years, we did this. We fed those kids out of our pockets.
Okay.
We gave prizes out of our pockets.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's because of that love. I mean, you could tell I'm real passionate about it.
I can tell.
I'm real
I can
passionate.
tell. You know what you know.
And I take my kids.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I can tell.
I don't
can
play.
tell.
I
can
do
tell.
not play when it comes
Yes,
to.
ma'am.
And I'm
Yes,
not going to call them kids because many of them are college graduates. Look, if you recall Michael Brown about 4 years ago, he was a young black man from here in Houston who had $1 million in scholarships. He was all over the news. He's one of our students.
Okay,
We're very
okay.
proud of Michael.
Yes, ma'am.
Michael has now come back and he's working with us.
Really?
So he'll be there in the
Salute
place.
to you, Mr. Mike. Okay, I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Our students, when they graduate, they become ambassadors.
Yeah.
And they start to share and they start to teach what they learn.
And they can tell people exactly what they got.
What
from
to
the
expect
program.
and what they got. Yeah, we've
I
got
love
one
it.
that worked for Disney as an intern his last year in college. So I take my kids, they're my kids. I take them real serious. I
Yes,
love them like I love my own.
All right, so let's do a recap.
Okay.
Where they can get all the information, what we got going down in July, although you got stuff going on all
the time.
Yes.
So what do we have going on? July 23rd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the George R. Brown. It is our back to school summit where they will learn about surviving in life against all odds,
Yes,
from
ma'am.
health, wellness, and there's a plethora of things that we got planned for them, right? Where can you find information? www.worldyouthfoundation.org.
Yeah,
Think about it.
I had you if you didn't have it.
www.worldyouthfoundation.org. You can find us on Facebook at World Youth Foundation, Inc. And you can find us on Instagram at World Youth Foundation.
Ms. Edwards, you got it. You have made this incredible for me. You're a wealth of information.
Thank you.
You all need to go online, be a part, get your kids
Please do.
there. If you got a business, have your business in the building.
Yes.
And we'll all see you there. And thank you
Absolutely.
again so much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.